This movie just goes to show you that every song ever written and the reason why to become a musician is to impress a girl. Sing Street released in 2016 and is directed by John Carney, who is also behind such films like On the Edge, Once, and Begin Again. This guy just knows music, I guess, because he's always nominated for Best Original Song whenever he directs a new film. Except for this one, I guess. And this film is starring Ferdia Walsh-Peelo, Lucy Boynton, Maria Doyle Kennedy, Aidan Gillen, Kelly Thornton, and Jack Rayner. And the reason why I'm finally talking about Sing Street is because it was a PayPal donation and recommendation from one of my biggest contributors and supporters on this channel. She's been here for quite some time, Autumn Blood. Again, thank you so much. You always recommend like the most, I don't want to say obscure movies, but movies that either I should have watched or movies that I haven't even heard of. So thank you so much. I have been meaning to watch this movie for so long and finally watched it. And I'm very happy that I did, because this movie was amazing! But if any of you out there also want to help support and contribute to this channel, you can make a PayPal donation by clicking on the donate button on the main page of my YouTube channel. Any size donation will do. And if you have a movie that you really want me to review and give you a shout out on the channel for, you can attach your movie with your donation, and if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, and publish my review of it as quickly as I possibly can for you. Set in 1980s Dublin, Ireland, the youngest son of the family, Connor, is being forced to attend a Christian Brothers school because money in the family is short. And on his first day at this new school, Connor is bullied and called out by the main people in charge. So in the true spirit of rock and roll and from the support of his rebellious older brother, he starts to subtly fight back against the man and finds a group of friends that's gonna form a band. And shockingly, they are frickin' awesome. But there is a hidden agenda behind starting this band, because Connor is trying to find the best way to communicate his love of this beautiful girl that lives across the street from the school. I went to a Goo Goo Dolls concert many years ago, and the lead guitarist and lead vocalist, John Resnick, is about to introduce a song, and he says, "I wrote this song for a girl," and then takes a pause and to step back, and then comes back to the microphone and says, like every other fucking song that's ever been written. And I don't think truer words have ever been spoken. There is only one reason to start a band. There is only one reason to start writing a song. It's because you're in love. And if you fall in love hard with someone, yeah, you're gonna go all out and try to make the best song and best band you could possibly make. You know, on a 13-year-old's budget and props and musical instruments. So I had heard a lot about this movie, and I'm shocked that it's as old as I thought it was. I thought it was like right before the pandemic, 2019, 2018 is when it came out. It came out in 2016. 5 freaking years ago. Oh god, I'm so behind. But I had heard nothing but great things from people who have seen this movie, and they're absolutely right. This movie is amazing. It is a great coming-of-age tale, and you can't help but root for all of these characters. When I'm realizing that the movie is about, oh, these kids are starting a band, I'm feeling that, oh, I know exactly where this is going, they're gonna do well, and then, like, a girl is gonna get involved, and then things are gonna get broken up, and they're all just gonna leave each other, or there's gonna be a fight, and then they're gonna reconcile at the end. Thankfully, that doesn't happen. This band stays together, and I appreciate that, because you know what? They're all young, and they're all kids, and this is just a method for them to express themselves artistically, because they sure as hell ain't doing it in this Christian boys boarding school or whatever it is. And the aspect that I really enjoy about this film is the brother connection. Connor is the youngest brother out of 3 siblings, and you can tell just how impressionable he is. As typically they are when you are the youngest and you have brothers and sisters much older than you and are about to enter into their adult lives. And his older brother, Brendan, is big into music. He has a massive record collection and apparently tried to make it on his own, but of course failed. Most likely because he didn't have the support from his parents or his friends, and really just not knowing exactly what to do, just knowing that he wanted to make music. And that music rocks! But the nice thing about being a younger sibling is you can look and see what your brothers and your sisters do, and where they fail, you know, okay, so that's what happened to them. Let me just go down this path, and maybe it'll be easier, or maybe it'll be the more correct path to take. They just get the brother relationship perfect here. I love this brother relationship. It's amazing. I don't want to say it's like my relationship with my brothers, because it's not, but it's also very familiar. I don't know, maybe it's just a brother thing, I can't explain it. The movie is dedicated to brothers everywhere, so that just made me happy. That's great. But these kids are also freaking talented. Connor befriends a smaller kid at recess, I guess, or break, or whatever they were doing, and this kid, he's like a young businessman. He makes up his own business cards, and he's like, yeah, I can get things done for you. And he has all the connections, so he takes Connor all throughout the neighborhood saying, no, talk to this guy. He can play basically every instrument. Talk to this guy. He can play bass. Talk to this guy. He can play drums. Hey, I know where to get a camcorder. Let's film some music videos. And this was the big craze of music videos in the 80s. It's how the film starts out. The family is all gathered around. They're looking at professionally produced and stylized music videos where they had setting and special effects and spectacle. And Connor, to impress this girl who watches him from across the street from his school, wants to make this video. And apparently she's a model, so he goes up to her and says, hey, you know, we have a band. I want to see you more. And they're like, oh, we gotta start a band. Come on. And these music videos that they turn out, I mean, they're pretty impressive for what they had. It's no big budget production, but I really appreciate the amateurness and the just raw love of trying to create something artistic. I always love and appreciate that. That's what this is right here. The whole concept of doing a music video for a song is a whole other discussion. Music is a lovely, beautiful thing. It's like a drug, really. You listen it goes into our ears, and you close your eyes and you have a vision of what the song does for you. A music video, it is not music, it is a video. And a video does what? It goes to your eye. This is an eye, ear. There is a big fuck difference. But that point aside, I just love the artistic creativity and just the realization that you find your muse and the thing that makes you happy and the thing that makes you express yourself emotionally and to kind of escape from the shit world that you're in. It's a wonderful coming of age tale. I have no problems with anything in this movie. It is just a fun time and a great movie to watch. And it's not all sunshine and rainbows with this boy and this girl, of course. Of course, there's some type of conflict or there's another boy involved. But it's definitely worth the ride. Also, does Connor sing well in the band? No, he's not a good singer, but that's not the point of rock and roll. That's not the point of music. It's you putting yourself out there. And if you believe in something and if you have a story to tell, it doesn't matter how classically trained or how properly you're singing. You just go out there and sing and you put yourself out there and it's freaking amazing. I don't know what else to talk about. This film is awesome. I'm gonna give Sing Street 5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I think I see blue. He looks glorious.
Alright everyone, now comes my favorite part of my videos where I pick which movie I'm going to be watching next, and the next one is another PayPal donation from Autumn Blood. She gave me a director that she wanted me to check out a couple of films from just to see their progression in their directing style. Jamin Winnens is his name. Never heard of him, and I've never heard of these films, which is a staple of Autumn Blood whenever she recommends and gives me a PayPal donation. First movie of his that she wants me to check out is a movie called Ink from 2009. We'll check it out next time. If any of you have recommendations of films that you want me to review on here, you can make a PayPal donation on the main page of my YouTube channel. Any size donation will do. Just attach your movie recommendation with your donation, and if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, give you a shout out on the channel, and get my review of it published as quickly as I possibly can. So guys, if you've seen Sing Street, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before, and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time with my review of Ink. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.